Evening all, and welcome back to episode 21 of season 7 of Factory Town, where, as you can clearly see, there has been an update. And in fact, there was an update about an hour after I recorded the last episode, which seems to be typical. But as you can see, things look very, very different. They're all exactly the same, but they just look different. The roads no longer have that weird lattice in them, and I'm so glad of that. That was something I really wanted to get rid of there. There is a weird thing here I've noticed where you get an edge on the road. See little dots on the edge of the road, which is fine. But if you go uphill, it kind of connects. But I think that's just because it's going uphill, so it thinks it's connected. So yeah, so everything is awesome. We are selling our things. We are doing our bits and pieces. Everything's working with our town. But, and it's a big but too, there is a change to our town. To the way the town system works in total, which well, now the base is included in a town system. I do have a video up explaining this a bit better than I'm probably going to do here, but essentially all these buildings have a radius, and that's why I built this town this size. So everything is inside this radius here. However, this can be changed now because their radiuses actually connect to one another if you have the base involved. The base is like a central beacon, a central distribution hub, and it can contact every other distribution building and send things around. So what we could do here is leave this like it is and then build another one of these somewhere else, and that would still work fine. That would work absolutely beautifully. There wouldn't be an issue with it. Or we could move the base. Now, I would have to cheat to do with the base because I'd have to empty it. I could empty it. I could actually physically empty it. It's not got that much stuff in it, but we could empty the base and move it. Can I move the base? Yes, yeah, it says empty. And then move the base to the center here. And then the 5 distribution buildings, the market, the general store, the tavern, the apothecary, and the specialist good when we get it. Do we have that yet? Yeah, we do have special. Oh, we can't build it yet. We need mana brick. That's fine. They could actually go on the outside. They could go on the outside of the rail, and because they have a range. So what I say. So let's. Do you know what? Let's pause the game, and I will show you what I'm thinking of doing. It will involve moving some things and changing stuff up. So there's 2 options I can see here. Either we leave this like it is and build another one and then another one, and we build 4 towns and have a distribution going around, and that would work fine, and we get 100 houses by having 4 towns with 25 houses in each. Or we build one giant city / town where we have all these like on the edge somewhere. Put them up here, and one up here. They might go in a little bit from the edge here, and then we move the base to the center. So I'm going to go into the editor, into edit rules, global rules, and I'm going to go move storage buildings. I'm going to turn that on just so I can move the base, just because I want to show you. Anyway, put that there, and then the base has a range. As you can see, it has this huge ring, and any distribution building inside that ring will connect to the base and therefore share all of its connections, providing there's a road going to it. That's one thing I have missed here. Let's it with the road. Let's this one with the road. There we go. Okay. So now you can see, even though this building's over here and its ring, which is this circle here, only comes to about halfway. Doesn't even technically touch the base, but the base ring does. It's still got all these houses here. So what I'm thinking is we put the 5 distribution buildings at points around this circle. You know, like one there, one here, and one down the bottom. And then we build the town around that, and we build one giant town with 100 houses in. Still using this design though. I'd still like to extend this design out. So we've got 2 houses here, we do another 2 there, and then we do here and then here and here, and we extend it out as we go. And just make it bigger, make it better. we could spread the houses out a little bit more because we have a bit more space. I could figure out a design to make it bigger, but that I'm just not sure whether we want to go that way or whether we want to go with having 4 separate towns. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that back where it was, like so, and we'll put these ones back as well, so that everything carries on as it is for the minute, because I want to see what people think. Which way do you want to go? If I'm honest with you, I kind of want to go the route of moving the base here and building one giant house, but trying to get a pattern like I've got here going on, that I can just do a quadrant and then move it around, then move it around and move it around, and just have one giant base. Because the advantage of it would be that you could put the food market on the outside, deliver to the food market, and it's still delivering to food that's way over on the... So if we look here, say the food market was up here where we put it, well, it could still deliver to houses that are down in the lower right corner. So it would be easier for distribution as well, because we could have our train track pretty much come directly to the food market or to a station next to the food market or nearby it, and it just it would work so much better. But also we could have multiple food markets. You could have another food market somewhere else. So if you had goods coming in from somewhere else, I kind of think I'd like the idea of just having the loop as we have now, working and just drop off at stations, and the stations deliver to the markets they need to go to. That would work. So yeah, but we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure what it is. But okay, so let me go back into my options. Not options. Editor. Edit rules. Game rule. Off. Okay. Here we go. Right. Now I can't pick anything up. No. Okay. Some people like having that on because it's just easier to move stuff around, but I can't help but cheat with it. As in, like, I'd fill up a barn and then move the barn somewhere else where it's needed. So I'm leaving it on purpose to avoid that. Okay. So start the game again. We wanted to work on pickaxes today because pickaxes are, they're not needed right now, but they are going to be needed, and they could be sold for red coins, which is quite cool. So, and we always need more red coins. And now I'm not sneezing anymore. Let's see, where do we go for that? We need a supply of iron, which we have here. We could tap into the other side of this iron quite happily. Well, what do we need for pickaxes? Let's go. Let's see. Are pickaxes made in the workshop? Don't remember. Yes, they are. So it needs reinforced planks and iron, which is quite simple. Okay. But this does need to be distributed down to our town, which is a long way away. Long way away. I wonder if there's any way I can get that coming down and connected to... I mean, running a rail off isn't difficult. Running a rail off isn't difficult at all. You can run a rail along up here, along here. That's not an issue at all. I've got some iron over here as well. Wherever we go, it's going to be quite far away because the iron is quite far away. Although we could buy some more land, couldn't we? We'll do it here, and then if we need to build a rail, we'll just run the rail along here. First, we'll run it up and along, over the top here, and along here. And then we'll do something else up here in these mountains, because this is actually quite flat up here once you're up. So we could do something up there, building other things and other stuff down here as well, and add to the rail. We'll expand that way to start with, and then we'll expand, I don't know, over here. Maybe we want to put another town over here, if we do another town, or if we do a big town. kind of leaning towards a big town. One ginormous town. Basically, the way the game leans towards it now is that you would build your town around your central base. You would build it around, and as you upgrade your base, this ring gets larger. So, if we add mana crystals, we'll get a larger ring, which means we can have an even bigger town. So, yeah. Okay. So let's do this. Let's make some pickaxes, shall we? So. That's not a storage building. Thank you. How strange. So let's put you there. Let's clear out those trees. We don't need those trees there. Those trees there. There we go. Awesome. And we want another mine in here. And we probably want a forest of 2. Because we're going to need a forge going on here, aren't we? So it takes 12 seconds to do a pickaxe. And I think we're going to want more than one building making pickaxes. So we might have to have a look at something a bit similar to this, but not quite the same. How is this doing? This is you've got 200. Oh, okay, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. You've got 184 reinforced planks because we're selling reinforced planks from here because that is full. We could just tap into this. Now think about it. We could just tap into this reinforced planks here and expand this, and then run our reinforced planks somewhere else. That would work. Right now these are running at full capacity. We have a system here to make reinforced planks, don't we? So yeah, maybe we could tap into this and then bring it up. Right, okay, let me have a quick look here. So we are currently getting one wood every 3 seconds, and we need one every 6. That's one every 3. That's one every. Hang on. 6 divided by 3. It's one every 2 seconds we need. So this is slightly off, doing one every 2 seconds. So I couldn't run this just on one. Although we could, if we look at steam boosters as well. It's something I do want to have a look at. So maybe we could go down that route there. Because something I'm looking at here is whether I could expand this and have more come down, although I think we're kind of at capacity for our inputs. If I put another 1 or 1 on either side, we'd have to split it again. Let's try that. Let's try running off of this here. Oh, don't want raw data. Number 1. Let's try this. Let's just and what we'll do is run a line off there. Run a line off there. Let me pause the game for a moment so that I don't mess up where things are going for the minute. And you are the same. We'll run a line off there. You are the same. Run a line down to there. I want to grab a splitter and we want to go split that way and that way. And that way. And then it's going to be the same here. We're going to run this along here, in there, here, there, and then the splitter that we're going to take is got to be facing that way. It will work if you face that way because it will still take the input and it will only push directions it's allowed to. It won't stop it. And the reason for that is if I put it that way, it's going to put it back onto this edge here. something I really don't want to be doing. So we'll do that. Do that. Okay. And then we'll bring that out there. Ah, I need to change this. We need to change this. This needs to be those. There we go. Okay, and we'll see whether the system keeps up. I think it will. This is full right now, so this will definitely keep up. So what we can do is we can tap off the edge of this, come back up, come through here. You won't actually overlap each other. That's a little awkward. But we could come up, tap through here, and bring it up here somewhere, or we could go this way. I want to save this space for if we need to ever upgrade our medical supplies, the antidotes. I want to save this space for that. So if we're going to do it, we're going to do it up here somewhere. So how do we get the goods up there? Well, we could do a caravan. We're still using an old distribution method of caravans going everywhere, so there is no reason why we just couldn't carry on with that. Also, what I'm going to do is something that I saw a little while ago and thought, why did I do this way? On the ground. The iron's all over the place there. This, I don't know why I put this here and then did a belt. I don't know why I didn't put it this side and do a chute. Seemed a little odd why I did it that way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to remove that. We're going to grab you. We're going to move you to there. We're going to flatten the terrain down directly in front of you. And we're going to remove those two. And then a chute can be used to push along and into there. Which would be nice and easy. Oh yeah, we're using the... we're trading cogs for remedies, because that's... gears for remedies, because that's quite a good... trade. I haven't checked on the trades for a while, actually. I mean, I checked them all out when we first got them, but I haven't really looked at them to see whether... I mean, 1 cake for 4, that's not very good. 1 sugar for 4 milk is very, very good. That's very good. And 1 watering... not really. That obviously we're using it for books, that's fine. Go over here. Polished stone for mana brick might be pretty good, because polished stone is not that difficult to make. So that might be a useful one. Have polished stone is just literally in the stonemason. You just put stone in and take blue coins, and it gives you polished stone. We don't have it unlocked yet, but that's an option. So we can always get mana brick that way, because mana brick's not that complicated to make, but okay, there we go. Right, so there's that done. Move this now. Run a chute from you to there. Distribute on your chute, which is fine. So, if I'm going to build a road up here, we're going to build a road properly. We're going to do it differently. So what I want to do is I'm going to pause the game so that cart stops running. I'm going to remove your chute, and we're going to run this double road up here. Which means what I want to do is that I want to flatten out the area around there. And then we want to grab some stone stuff, and we want to grab the stone ramp. Now, I've not used this ramp before, so we're going to figure it all out as we go. Let's see here. Where can we put the stone ramp that's actually going to... So, I don't normally put cuts in my episodes, but I'm going to here because I spend the next 10 minutes building a road and not really saying a great deal. So, let's skip to the end. There we go. We have a road coming up now. Awesome. And that will still work at full speed because these are considered to be roads. So you see it travels at full speed. Not a problem. Awesome sauce. says no doing that. That's fine. Okay, right. So that's coming down. Oh dear, what have I done here? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we might have to fix that later. And what I want to do is I want to run this road along here somewhere to the back to where we have where we're going to have this, so that a wagon can grab the goods from here and bring it up to where we're going to. That doesn't mean cutting through these trees, which I think is fine, because I'm going to move this forester. We're going to move this forester over to this side here, like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, can I put an uneven terrain, really? What we're going to do is we're going to even up some of this terrain a little bit to try and get him to be a little bit higher than he should be. So we'll do this. Put him up there. There we go. And then we need to make sure that this is high enough to pull out of there. So let us build backwards, holding control, and then that puts in everything there. And you just remove the first one and drag it out of there, and there you go. And there. There we go. Awesome. And then what we can do is we can remove these trees here to allow our road to go through. That's how progress works. It's a terrible thing to say. Remove the trees so that roads can go through. But unfortunately, that is kind of how it works. It's a shame. And then I'm going to... Yep, I think we are. We're going to move that one as well. I like building uneven terrain. Damn you! Or slightly uneven terrain. Oh. There we go. Awesome. And then we want to probably smooth out this bit here as well. For a little while. See where we're going to go with it. Okay, so right, so you need reinforced planks you get, but you also need iron, which was kind of why we built down there. But I built up here now because I wanted to get the planks. But then we can tap off one of these because we have plenty of iron dotted around, which isn't. Yeah, I think we can just tap straight off this one, if I'm honest with you. I think this is producing enough to keep everything going, because this is just full and has come to a stop. So that's what we'll do. Okay, let's run our road down here like so. Boom. Oh, we did want multiple of these, didn't we? That's the thing, we did want definitely more than one. I'm going to remove all these plants that are here. It's nice to know where the affinity is for them, but we don't need them right now. There we go. Right, so we're going to run a road along here, and the road's going to go to a barn, where the barn's going to drop off. We're going to drop off some of this stuff into a barn, and then we are going to run some iron plates over here. How do I want to do this? I could tap off this one here. and build some more forges. I don't know whether that one's going to be able to... Because we need the iron as well. That's the thing. And the thing is, I could expand this out to actually just make more iron and then have an iron store here as well. That would kind of work. Then have a wagon come in and take the iron as well. Is that really something I want to kind of do? Nails don't sell, do they? Nails do sell. Here's an idea. What if we move this around? And then ironically we would have taken the stuff all the way up here to be made when everything's going to be made down here, and we could just tap it over here. But that's fine because we might put another train station up here and expand for other stuff. So that's for the future. That's for the future. Let's... I really like the idea of swapping it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We are going to swap this round. So what I want to do is I want to stop you for a minute because I want your thing to run out. Because we are going to swap some of this around and change some things up and then expand this out. And I don't know whether it's going to deal with it or not, but we will see. We will see. So, what I want to do is basically I want to move this to here. And this to here, and then remove that, remove that, and remove that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get a barn, and I'm going to put a barn there and a barn there. We're also going to flatten down there. Yeah, that's fine there. Okay, remove this. So this is going to come a different way now. As I rework things and change things around, we're going to come out this side because want to come out this way. Ooh. Come down there and you join actually this row here, like so. And then you go down there, like that. Okay. What have we got here? Stuff we might use. That's fine. Okay, right. We're going to actually have another change in here. Yeah. Well, before I do this, we're going to have another change in here. We'll see why in just a moment. We're going to come out here and along here. Damn it. Come on. No. Stop. Alright. Connect to there. That's fine. Okay. What? Why? No. Bad. I want you to use that block. This one. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Okie dokie. Right. Oh, in fact, no, I don't. I want this to come back even further. Because I need space back here. Sorry, you must be watching, thinking, what the hell is he doing? What? Get on with it. Just get on with it. And you're right. I should just get on with it. But this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put a barn in here. Like so, like that. And what I want to do is I want to have an output there, and then I want to have an input here, and I want to have an input the same on the other side. So I'll go this way, and then I'll turn off that grabber because I don't want that grabber to be there. Run this all the way along here, and remove all that. That's fine. Basically, I want to connect that to there, but I can't. Okay. Well, that's why I had it at a higher height, because do something like that. There we go. Okay, so you come along, you go along, you go down there. That's fine. You drop down into there, you go down to the barn, and then the barn will distribute between the two evenly. So we have 2 iron mines, both with 4 workers in each, running this barn, and that barn feeds either side. So yeah, one side will need more iron than the other side, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, so we then go input, input, and so on and so forth as we go. Put like that. There we go. Right, don't need to have that there anymore. Boom. But we do need a splitter there and there, there and every other. Oh, delete that. Copy, copy. Can't afford any more. That's fine. I really just want them there so I know where to put the turns in. We're only got to 3 for the minute, I think. No, put all the yeah, like so, and then do the same this side. Bum, 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 bum. All ready for future expansion. That's the idea. So remove that, remove that, remove that. We have 3. There we go. Then we remove this one. Yeah. Shoot. What we do is we put a metal conveyor belt all along the front, going into there. And we do the same on this side. We run a metal conveyor belt all the way along, going into there. And then we have we'll do another metal conveyor belt coming out and go into there, and then the same above. So we need to do our little metal conveyor belt connected to there. There we go. And then this will fill with nails, and we'll filter this to nails just to make sure something doesn't go wrong. And this will go to iron plates. Yep, there we go. And hopefully that'll keep up. It may not. We may have to change up the oh dear. Why have you got iron ore in you? Let's delete the iron ore. And now there's iron ore on the things here, so I need to pick that up. Let's use this item here. So that one. Any more coming through? Yep, there's one down there. How did you get iron ore on you? I guess the thing was running in the end. Pick you up. You up. Is that better? Yeah. Nope. There's some more. Is there more iron ore? I can't tell. Nope, it's all iron plate now. Awesome. Okay. So you're all coming down and you're filling up on the... Ah, you've got no fuel, of course. Of course, we need to do that as well. There we go. Okay, so we get fuel, we get that, we get iron plates being made, iron plates can come out and distribute, everything will be awesome. There we go. And then what we can do is we can run a road here, and we can run the road I'll build there. Oh yeah, of course not. Yeah, and I kind of wish I could cut into this now because I want the road there. So pause, remove. Still not going to let me drop down because there's actually stuff underground there. And I don't know how to get the camera in there to remove it. Aha! Aha! Let us cut through the terrain. Here we go. Like so. Awesome. Thing is, we could just build down like this. This would work too. It says, and it's not going to let me. Okay. Oh. Okay, we'll put it back in again. Damn it. Because right click is move my camera as well. I right click and it cancels it. There we go. There we go. Awesome. So we have our road. And we need to support it somehow, but we'll do that, whatever. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to pave off that area there because I can. Why not? There we go. So we have this whole system working here now, and we're going to start filling up with iron plates and nails, which is awesome. And then we can just expand this out as we go. And then all we need to do is bring up our iron plates and nails to this building here and get everything going. But I have just looked at the time and I am well over recording, so I think we're going to leave this one here, and we will come back next time and finish this off. But yeah, so do let me know what you think about the town idea, whether we should change it up to be one giant town or stick with the multiple town things. So we shall make a decision next time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.